The Absolute Idiots Podcast.
Hi, I'm James.
And I'm Armand.
And we are the
Absolute Idiots.
You always wait for me to say the.
Yeah. I just forget.
I kind of noticed that in the last episode. What's up, everybody? It's us. It's your favorite podcast people. We are
chilling in the park. In the
park. We're in
nature.
Park Library. We were going to go to the library and record in a room, and all the rooms were full. Yep. So we're just out enjoying the fall weather.
With that plane and LARP people.
That's a plane? That
sounds like a plane. What do you think it is? Just a horn going like, woo.
Like for a second I did, and then I realized it's most definitely a plane. This episode is absolutely sponsored by LARP, who are standing like maybe 15 feet away from us, and they're discussing something real important. So if you hear them in the background, we're so sorry that you don't get them every episode.
I know.
But we are absolutely sponsored by LARP this episode.
If you like fantasy.
If you like alliteration. Not alliteration. What is it called?
What?
If you like fantasy.
And role-playing.
And shields made out of sleds, then you should be LARPing right now instead of listening to this episode. So go to larp.com.
Is that a real website?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh,
spelled
okay.
LARP with a silent X at the end of com. And that is where you can LARP your heart's desires away.
Start a LARP club at your school.
You should. Everyone start a LARP club at your school and post it on Instagram and put a hashtag tie for LARP on there. We're done with that bit.
Okay, okay.
What's this week's, what are we talking about on this week's episode, James?
Well,
it's super topical.
We wanted to go in the library.
We're cutting James off every time.
Okay, cool.
Raymundo was, sorry to cut you off again. Raymundo was berating me in my DMs. He was just messaging me. He was like, you always cut James off. And I was like, it's a podcast staple. And he was like, but you do it all the time. I was like, it's a podcast staple, Raymundo. So shout outs to our loyal viewer, Raymundo.
Shout outs to people
didn't like that bird
who are sticking out for me, making sure he...
Anyway, this week's topic is...
libraries! Woo! Yeah!
You love reading and the book club, and that's all that libraries have to offer, right?
I'm afraid that's it. And that's the podcast!
So James, we were walking to the library, and James was like, this should be our topic for this time. Mm-hmm. And James, you were saying that you have some... James was like... You have some library stories,
I have some library stories.
Because I have some library stories. As he was, there's a moth. As he was telling me, James, do you want to start us off with a library story? Like, what goes into a library? Is this like a normal time at the library, and you're just gonna tell it to us as a story?
You'll see.
Oh, I can't
you'll
wait.
Find out.
Okay.
Okay. So, I think. All right, I'm gonna start off with just my history with libraries, right? I've been a pretty avid library fan most of my life.
But you haven't been to Mitchell Park Library.
I haven't. Well,
this is James's first time at Mitchell Park Library ever.
I've only lived here for not that long.
For how long?
For since the start of last year.
So you've lived here for a year.
Okay, I've lived here for a year, but I've not gone to Mitchell Park Library because I usually just go to the school library if I want to go to a library.
So you're a school library person, not a public library person.
No, I am a public library person.
So you just hate Mitchell Park Library?
I gotta admit.
Go on, tell us though about, sorry. I cut James off.
Yes,
Who's triggered?
So yeah, most of my childhood in ye old Santa Clara. Shout outs to my Santa Clara boys.
Yield Santa Clara.
Huh?
In Yield, Santa Clara?
Ye
old Santa Clara.
Not Yield.
I thought Yield was like a city in Santa Clara, and I was like, what?
Santa Clara is a city.
And I kind of live there. I should totally know that. Anyways, cool, James, in ye old Santa Clara.
Santa Clara. I lived like 5 minutes by drive to this place called the Rivermark Plaza, right? And this Rivermark Plaza, it had a library.
Okay. Public library or a school library?
Public library.
Okay,
It's not a school library. But it was right next to a school. I think it's right next to Don Calajon or something.
Don what?
Don Calajon or something.
I like that name.
I don't know if I'm saying that correctly.
I want a restaurant named Don Calajon. Like, I'm gonna name we should shout outs to Don Calajon.
I really don't know if I'm spelling that correctly.
Do you mean Don Quixote?
No,
Okay,
not Don.
Because I thought his name was Don Quixote for a long time. Really did.
Awesome.
It's spelled Don Quixote. Don't tell me you saw that and you were like immediately like, oh, of course, Don Quixote. There's an X in his name.
I knew it was Don Quixote for most of my life because the first time I heard him mentioned, it was in Maya and Miguel from PBS Kids. And they were like...
He was on Maya and Miguel?
Yeah. There was an episode... I don't know if it was an entire episode dedicated to him, but he was definitely mentioned in that show.
I didn't watch a ton of Maya and Miguel, so I don't... Shout out to Maya and Miguel. If you guys don't know that TV show, that's a good TV show.
It is. It's just about two Spanish kids.
Two Hispanic Latino twins? They're twins,
I think
right?
they're twins.
They're twins, a boy and a girl, and they just have a crazy life. They have a crazy parrot.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. What else? Their family owns a pet shop. This episode is about libraries, by the way, I promise. What were you saying? You were saying, you live at Don Quixote.
I do not live at Don Quixote.
Go to the library, whatever. Go on with your story. Don't let me cut you off again.
You're really digging at Ray over here.
Look, man. Some people just can't appreciate comedy when it's at its finest.
Okay, well, yeah, I visited this library. I wouldn't say like super frequently. Like I didn't visit like every week, but I'd visit it like decently frequently because I'd always go to this plaza pretty frequently.
What else was in the plaza? Was it like just?
There's so much in this plaza. It's lovely.
Is it still there? Could I go today?
Oh yeah.
What is it called again?
It's the Rivermark Plaza.
Rivermark Plaza. I'm gonna remember that for later.
Yeah. I hope you will.
I will.
We don't have any internet, so.
Yeah, no, I know. I was trying to wipe something off the mouse bar.
Okay.
But I didn't want to pause the podcast accidentally. Unlike when I had to last week for James's naughty words. By the way, nobody watched last week's episode, and you should have. If you're listening to this week's episode, don't! Just go back and watch
listen to the last one.
Last one was very funny. This is a slow start, but last week's was very good. So shout out to last week's episode. Anyway, you were in the Rivermark Plaza. Whatever.
You're wondering what else is in the Rivermark Plaza? Well, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Once you come in, you see this giant Safeway.
Giant Safeway. Oh, Safeway already a good start.
Exactly.
To a plaza.
And in the Safeway, it's one of those Safeways with a Starbucks inside of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you can get Starbucks whenever you want.
And then
I don't think I've ever been to a Starbucks inside another store.
Really?
Like
I've
they
gone
have them
to
inside
so many.
Target. Really?
Yeah.
They have them inside like Targets near Santa Clara, and I just don't go. I'm like, this seems. Why would I not just go to a regular Starbucks?
I guess that is fair, but it's
like, am I just gonna grab some Starbucks while I'm shopping and be like, Starbucks? Because that's what I do. Whenever I get any Starbucks drink, I just go, Starbucks. And walk around. Anybody tries to speak to me, I just say Starbucks. That man just stripped his armor down all the way.
Did he?
Yeah, he threw all his armor down, and look at him in the glasses and blue t-shirt.
Oh, him. Oh, yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Look, and that guy is sitting by his armor. Well, he's a mask. Guys, this is some intense LARPing right now.
I find it funny that
anything.
it's all guys except for one girl.
Where's the one girl? Oh, dude. Oh my god, but she's dual wielding.
She is. That's how you know she's serious.
She's a serious LARPer. Fellas, you know she's the one when she dual wields. Okay. James, what's your library like? I don't care what else in the plaza. Okay. There's a Safeway, that's all I needed to know. I'm just hungry and I'm thinking about food. Libraries. I want to hear this story. This is a horrible story so
Shut
far.
up! You wanted a topic, okay? Why don't you come up with a better topic?
This is a good topic. Let's continue.
Okay, anyways.
Yes.
I'd come to this library pretty frequently, and
but not even pretty frequently. You said like maybe once every other week.
No, not even.
So not frequently at all. Okay.
I considered it.
Tell us the story. Tell us the damn story.
Okay, so at one point, my mom was like, "Hey, you need volunteering hours because that's what's gonna get you into college."
How old were you?
I was, I don't remember. Maybe 13 by this point.
Oh wow. So pretty early.
Yeah.
For you to think about volunteer hours for college.
Well, that's what you get when you live in an Asian household.
Ooh, racism. Way.
Shut up! I hate you. Okay, for those of you that don't know, Emiliano is a racist. So
Yeah.
you shouldn't be friends with him.
Shoutouts to Emiliano the racist. Take a shot every time we say shout out on this podcast. And if you want to maybe make watching this podcast considerably more enjoyable, just take a shot every time we say shout outs to.
Well, speaking of being racist, you know, I was calling my mom and Quincy was doing the same thing as Emiliano.
Laughing at your native
exact-
language.
Exactly. It's like the exact
Oh
same
my
scenario
God,
playing out.
that's so funny.
Anyways, the library.
Yes.
So yeah, I was like, my mom was like considering doing volunteering, but we never really like struck a deal, you know. That was up until in ninth grade.
Okay.
Not at. This is before my Palo Alto days.
Yeah.
Because some people thought I was a freshman. I came to Palo Alto when I was a freshman.
No, James was a senior.
Yeah.
And now he's a super senior.
I
I met a super senior at my school.
Really?
He's like a super senior in university, which
Oh.
I probably is more common
Interesting.
because you stay back and switch majors. Because he was switching majors a lot. But yeah, that was just such an odd thing that happened to me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's more.
Wow. And that girl just threw up her sword and was just like, bitch, who cares? She's not dual wielding though. She's
No.
not as cool.
Exactly. Oh my God.
They're like are they a different army? This looks like a band of scavengers, and they're all like kind of color coordinated. They're all kind of like wearing the purple. Oh, she's running over to negotiate.
Oh damn, they're gonna fight. I think.
What is that? Two swords?
Is
or
that-
one crazy sword? Oh, they're gonna fight.
Oh my God. Guys, I'm so sorry you can't see this.
No, this is. I mean, let's commentate for a second. So there's a kind of a younger-ish army, and they've just been led. So
Yeah,
this,
younger as in like 10.
and they were kind of just chilling here, and they look a little ragtaggy. I'm not gonna lie. And then this much larger purple themed army came over,
And then
and
looked
one
much
of
older
one
as well.
one older woman came over, or not woman, maybe a young lady came over and called over to them. They're all gathered by this tree now. They're kind of all. There's this one dude. You see the dude with the long hair and the mask? He's
Oh,
like
yeah.
the brute of the
Yeah,
team.
he kinda
Clearly,
is.
he's kind of just like I'll deal with anything crazy.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That is. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Shout out to LARP. This episode is sponsored by LARP. Hell yeah.
Oh, look at him. Look at him.
And he's got 2 maces. This is my character from D&D almost. Shout out to D&D. I really want to play D&D.
Oh, that lady just like threw up her sword and like completely missed it.
Oh, is she? What is she doing?
I don't know.
That is so dangerous.
She's just throwing it up and
I do
catching
like
it.
her sunglasses though.
See, she's just completely missing it half the time.
She's clearly not the skilled one. She's a dual wielder.
Oh?
Bruh. I like the way she runs with that.
Yeah, she's
kind of like
She be running. She looks like an NPC.
she does look like an NPC. Oh my god, the dude put his hood up.
Ooh,
Dude, I'm excited to see how this. Are we gonna commentate this? We're gonna commentate this, right?
Oh my God.
Okay.
They're soaking about. They are so prepping to battle.
So we've got the scavenger team, and it looks like they're getting ready. Or purple team looks like they're getting ready. Oh
my God,
Oh, they're
they're going.
advancing.
They're
They're
going.
advancing. They're advancing.
They're not running. They're just they're
Yeah, they're slowly approaching,
they're like on opposite sides.
and one
of
of
the
them
park.
is on their phone.
What?
No, he's got a leaf.
What?
There's one. Do you see the one? On
Oh
the back
yeah,
with
yeah.
a shield. He had, like,
You
a
thought
leaf.
that was a phone?
Oh, I thought he was like checking his phone like this. It was behind his shield. Okay, and they're just kind of standing there. Oh, now they're. Now they're fighting.
Oh my God. Huh?
Oh. Okay, one guy threw something like an apple, maybe. The older kids look so bored. That younger. Do you see on this side that one guy just swinging with one hand? Like, is this kid dead? No.
No, he's grabbing something.
He's just grabbing a potion, maybe. So how does this work? Jane, have you ever LARPed?
I've never LARPed. I can't say that I have. Oh, there's some people that are down. It's like Sharks and Minnows.
He just destroyed that girl who threw up her sword. He just went shing on both of her legs and then went straight up.
Oh my gosh.
He would. Oh my god, this dude just came in and. Oh my god. There's an archer, and he's doing jack shit.
Where are his arrows?
He has no arrow.
Wait, he's just throwing apples or something.
Oh, he throws balls? Oh, that dude just knocked it aside with his shield. Wait, if you have a shield, why are you fighting this guy? Oh, I like how...
Oh my god, he just charged. Ah.
Why did he run at them? Oh, wait, that's Gur.
It is?
Do you see the amazing hair man with the staff in the very middle of the battlefield?
With the one with the purple...
Yes.
Oh my god, you're right.
I am, right? No.
Wait.
No, he's too skinny to be Gur.
No, yeah.
Gur is built. This man has Gur's hair.
Oh, he just.
Yeah, Gur would never let that happen, dude.
Yeah.
Unless this is like them going easy on the kids. Which is very probable, because it looks like the kids are winning.
There's just one guy just
Dude,
tapping.
look at Cloud Strife over here with this enormous sword.
That's fantastic.
Oh wow, what a shield block.
Oh, whoa.
Are they allowed to just like do whatever the fuck they want, or do they have to like follow some rule? This has turned into not library episode. This is the LARP
episode.
This is such a boring episode. We're not commentating well at all. Wow. Okay, so wow,
most of the guys
now
are
they're
down.
just spanking this man with his mace.
What is he doing?
He's just spanking
He's
him.
already down, dude.
He's keeping him down?
He's already down.
Bro, Dual Wielder is just tearing it up right now.
Oh my god,
She
look
is
at her.
running
Look at
through-
her. Oh, she's slashing and
She
dashing.
is taking on 3 people at once right now, ladies and gentlemen. And oh my god, she just murdered somebody in the back. I don't understand.
Oh, they're running. They're running from her.
See, now they're like up in people, so they're just kind of able to like team up on people. Okay, there's one girl needs to get away and let the people with the shields take this dude out.
Do you see that sword fighting happening?
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
I didn't see the sword fighting in the back. Look at the dude with the mask. He is
he is.
Oh my god, do you see his shirt? It's
He has a
nerd
nerd
squared.
No, I think is it Nerd Cubed?
Nerd
Cubed
Cubed?
is a YouTuber.
Oh, it's probably nerd cubed then. Wow, they won.
Damn.
How the fuck did that happen?
That was crazy.
That was ridiculously stupid. The reason is because no one on the other team had a shield. Shields are clearly broken in this game.
No, there's one down with the shield. There's
Yeah,
a yellow
they had.
one.
I said they had less shields.
Oh, well, they
maybe
had-
I. Well, we can run it back on the tapes. Yeah, so the older team, the purple team purple. Oh, we'll call it the team purple and team creeper because one guy has
Team
a creeper.
Creeper.
Well, one guy has a creeper jacket on. That's all I can think about when I'm looking at him. Their team purple has 1 shield, and team creeper has like 4 or 5 people with shields.
Oh,
and the
wow.
shields
Yeah,
have
you're
been
right.
so useful. Like, remember that archer guy fighting that guy with the
Oh,
shield?
yeah, yeah.
He just
He
knocked
could not
everything
do
aside,
anything.
ran in with the shield, and then just chopped his head off. Wow. Who's the adult facilitating this, by the way? Is there one?
I think there is. This is the lady that ran across.
Oh,
remember?
really? Is she the facilitator? Yeah, because they're all gathered around her right now on the ground.
Yeah, I think.
And this one guy is going around collecting all the arrows? Question mark?
Yeah, I think he's cleaning up. He's cleaning up.
Oh, he's just the spoils of the battlefield.
Exactly. You hear that? What was that?
That was just somebody cheering.
No, but
oh, it was
that's-
the archer. It was the archer saying something.
No, but what was that? I heard nah.
Maybe I'm next.
Oh,
Or
what?
like whatevs. Or like I'm the best. Even though the archer was the worst, least helpful fighter on the team.
Okay, now they're separating.
You know, they're separating. Maybe it is Gur.
No, I don't think so.
No, he's too small to be. Gur is built. Shout out to Gur.
Shout out to Gore.
Shout out to Gur. I bet he's a big fan of the podcast. That one guy's shield is so bright yellow.
Yes. Oh, they're throwing stuff at the archer. They're throwing his little.
Yeah, I would throw shit at the archer too. He sucked ass. Like,
Okay, now
oh, he's got 1 arrow. Congratulations.
Team Purple is walking away now.
Well,
She the negotiator? Look, there's one.
that was so short. I've seen the fights take much longer.
Really?
Yeah.
You've seen longer fights than that?
Yeah. I've been in the park and I've just watched them go on for like at least 10 minutes.
You've seen this before?
LARP?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I come to the park often.
Oh, okay.
So
they're
not
just
often,
always
but,
here.
like, not always, but like they're here like when I go out of the park, they're usually here. They're like this is like
Really?
the time they're usually here, like on the weekends. at 5. Has this episode turned into LARP episode? Can we get one of them over here and be a guest on the podcast?
Please. Can we interview one of you guys? How did the battle go?
Yeah, how did the battle go? Oh my god, we should totally... No, I feel bad. They're like young kids. We're gonna look like weird kidnappers. Especially, maybe they'll like my Minecraft video. Minecraft the way home.
You can blend in with the creeper
Shout us to Alpha Round.
Yeah. Minecraft the way home.
James, do you want to talk about your story? Oh my god.
Guys, if you're not listening to our last podcast...
Yeah, this is significantly worse than the last episode. Go back and watch the last episode instead of this one. We won't judge you. Don't worry.
Yeah, please. Okay, so... Yeah, 9th grade rolls around, and... Okay, so basically... I'm gonna go through everything. So, how my school worked, it was a weird charter school. I need you guys to keep this in mind. So if you guys ever have a question like, why did the school do this? Keep in mind, it's a weird charter school.
Like what was the last time that you found in your food?
A tooth?
Yeah, you want context for that? Watch the last episode. Or listen to the last episode. My mom was making fun of me because I always say watch the last episode instead of listen to the last episode.
What is that? Oh, never mind. It's gone.
Okay. Anyway, you went to a weird charter school.
I went to a weird charter school.
So in case we ever ask, why did your school do that? Or why did your school do this? Now we know.
That's exactly what I just said.
Yeah. I'm just recapping.
Yep. Okay.
In case someone fell asleep while listening to this episode.
So basically, we had... So you know how, like, regular schools have, like, the 4 main subjects. Math, science, English, history. Right?
Okay.
Our school had the 4 main subjects. And then we had... But that was, like... We only had it, like, 3 times a week. Each class was 3 times a week.
Okay.
And the rest of the time... In a regular school, the rest of the time would be filled with other periods with electives, right? So usually you take 4 regular classes and 2 electives.
Yeah.
And maybe something else, like PE or like a prep or something.
Ew, PE.
Ew, PE.
How's your PE?
It's not great. I did not go to PE a single time last week.
Oh, wow.
And it's not reflecting well on my grade.
Oh, no.
But it's fine because I can make up points if I run the mile on Flex.
Wow, so it's like that charity thing where if you run a mile, you get like $5 for every mile that you run.
You mean like a walkathon?
Yeah, like a walkathon. Damn. Okay.
Okay, back to charter school. Yeah, so we had the 4 main subjects, and we wouldn't have any electives. But, we had, like, these small... So there were, like, there were blocks of, like, 1 hour and 30-minute classes. And then there were smaller blocks of 45 minutes where we'd have, like this thing called Summit Reads. Our school was called Summit Public Schools Denali, right?
Okay.
And...
Summit Reads. Wow.
Summit Reads or Summit Math? ? Something to do with math. So for 45 minutes, in Summit Reads, you just take a book and read. And like...
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I know. It was... Well, okay, I wouldn't call it fantastic because they allowed... The thing about Summit Reads was they allowed computers because...
oh, that's so stupid. Never mind. What the heck?
And so
why would you ever read a book?
Exactly. Half the people were just in the corner playing video games. That's what the whole school was.
And
basically.
You were playing video games?
No, I was reading.
Really?
I like to read. I go to the libraries. I like to read.
Yeah, except this one.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, guys.
And how many times have you been to the school library here at Gunn?
I've been to the school library several times.
Do you go often?
I don't go often. Sorry. I'm busy nowadays.
I'm James. I go to the library all the time. I'm an intellectual. Where's the Mitchell Park Library? Look at this one dude. He just ran across the field. Now he's chilling by the tree.
What an aesthetic guy.
Why have we not even finished your story yet? It's been 25 minutes. Please tell your goddamn story.
Okay, anyways, so we had Summit Reads and we had Summit Math, where you just do Khan Academy for 45 minutes.
That's all it was?
Yeah.
Dude, I used to go to Khan Academy, actually, and it was like...
That's fantastic. I was stop ranting about anything.
Okay.
Okay, and then every few months for a 2-week period, we'd have this thing called expeditions. Okay, now.
Okay.
Expeditions.
One time we went to Mount Everest. The other time we went to the Egyptian deserts.
Not like that. We did not have money to go to Everest or the Egyptian desert.
No, well, my school did. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, yeah, so for a 2-week period, we'd have expeditions. And this is like where you'd fill in for your electives, right?
Okay.
So you could take stuff like computer science or like a drama class or like...
For 2 weeks, though.
For 2 weeks. And it'd be 2 classes all day. It'd be one class until lunch. No, one class until some time. And then the other class until basically the end of school. And then you'd have like half an hour of like this other time that it's too hard to explain.
Okay.
But, yeah, so...
The difficult time.
The difficult time. Yeah, so it'd be half of one elective and then half of the other elective. In 2 weeks, it's just these 2 electives.
Okay.
Just for the whole time.
Yeah.
And this is where I got sex ed. I don't know why I just decided to blurt that out.
This is where I got sex ed.
I don't know. My brain was just like...
That kid, the kid looked over and he was like, huh? That's not where I got sex ed. Like, I got it in the back of a school bus.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay. Don't get HIV, kids.
Yeah, please don't.
Shout out to
please.
HIV.
When this episode was sponsored by HIV research.
No, just HIV.
Oh, just HIV. Okay.
They have a considerable amount of money.
And then in 9th grade, we were offered the opportunity to, instead of doing expeditions, we could go on an internship program.
What the fuck? How old were you? This is when you were 13?
No, this is not when I was 13.
What happened to the volunteering story?
This is fresh. Volunteering did not happen. Were you not paying attention?
No.
I was like, it did not happen.
We kind of got lost in the LARP thing.
we did.
Okay. Wait, that was your whole story about the library? Was that you?
No, that's not my whole story. That's the context.
That's the context.
That's the context.
Okay. Okay, hopefully it makes sense in a bit.
And then...
We'll see.
Oh my gosh, I just broke my shoe.
What? Like, actually?
Like, okay, you see this thing here? I was just like playing with it and then it just broke off.
So James pulled off a tab on the back of his shoe, and that's how this podcast is going so far. Finish the story, sorry. I'm not going to interrupt you ever again.
Oh, you better not. But I'll interrupt myself by watching this lady toss her swords and miss.
Are they going to fight again?
I think so.
We'll finish your story fast so we can commentate their fight.
And then, where was I? Oh yeah, internships. Right.
Yeah.
We could take internships for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Or for the length of expeditions. So it'd be 8 weeks total, right? And then, I was like, wait, this like could totally tie into the volunteering thing that my mom wanted.
For college.
Yeah, for college. Although I don't think it went on any record, but whatever.
Well, you can later do it.
Yeah.
You haven't applied to any schools yet, have you?
No.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
So,
anyways,
I thought you weren't gonna interrupt me.
I didn't. I was adding to the conversation.
Okay, sure you were. And yeah, I was like, oh, this can tie into the volunteering thing that my mom wanted me to do. So I went and talked to the library. I went into the library. It's like, hey, I want an internship. And then they were like, okay, we'll set you up with an appointment sometime later. And I went in for the appointment, and they interviewed me. It was a very interesting interview. They were mostly like, okay, it was one lady, and they were like, oh, what are your interests, or what do you like to do in your spare time? And I was like, oh, I like to play board games. And then
they were like, oh, we have 4 internships for that. Wait, can I ask you a question? So you got an appointment set up later, right?
Yeah.
What would you do when you didn't have an appointment during your non-expedition time?
What? What do you mean?
So this is during expedition time,
No,
right?
no, this is before.
Oh, this is like, okay, leading up to it.
Yeah, leading up to expedition. Because, like, you can't just be like, expeditions start. Okay, I'm applying for an internship now.
Yes, that's what I thought, and I was like, that was gonna be a bad idea on their part.
No. They say, okay, anybody that wants to do it, apply now, like a month in advance.
Okay,
right?
that's
and figure out all the logistics before. And
so
then
it's better. They're smarter than when they put the computers in.
yes, that yeah. And then I was like, and then we were talking. And it's like, oh yeah, we have this whole like D&D program that you can help do. And it's like, that's awesome. I've always wanted to do like a D&D thing.
And you did it.
And then I did it. Yeah, it's true.
Please tell me that's not the whole story.
That's not the whole story.
Okay, can you?
No. Okay, so
I was about to be so disappointed.
I applied for the internship, and
Wait, this is legit. There was an internship for board game people
no, it was just an internship.
for D&D.
No. That was just a part of the conversation that I
Oh.
wanted to add in. Anyways, guys, I'm not the best storyteller. I'm sorry.
No, you're doing great. It's only taking you 30 minutes to tell us that you're interested
Okay, we
in
had
board.
a whole LARP thing, okay? So,
Hey, they have more than one shield now. They're gonna do much
oh
better.
wow,
They've implemented shields into their
fantastic.
game plan.
fantastic.
Okay, so
Yeah,
internship.
internship.
You told them you liked board games. They said, "Cool, you should do D&D," and then you were like, "Cool, what about the internship?" And go.
And then, long story short, I had an interview, and I got the job.
Oh wow.
I got the job.
Where?
At the library.
Oh, it was an internship at the library.
Where do you think it was?
I thought it was just like an internship like anywhere, like at,
No.
business or something.
I wanted to volunteer at the library, so I
Okay.
talked to the library people, and they gave me a job at the library.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
And so on paper, it was an internship like for the school, because they were like, oh, you gotta be in an internship. But in reality, it was just like it was like a volunteering thing. It was basically a volunteering thing. And so from here on out, I'm gonna stop calling it an internship because
It was volunteering
It was
hours.
volunteering.
Volunteering hours at the library.
yeah, the library saw it as volunteering, and my school saw it as an internship. And I
And
saw
what do you see it as?
I see it as volunteering.
I see it as a heroic act of justice.
Well, thank you.
Anyway.
And so for 2 weeks, I just got to hang out at the library.
Yeah.
I got to hang out at the library for 2 weeks straight for the entire day instead of going to school, and it was fantastic.
At the public library?
Yeah.
In the plaza.
No, in the library. Well, at the plaza.
Yeah.
I thought you meant just like I was just in the plaza.
You stood in the plaza, you had a sandwich board, and you were like, go to the library, woo! You're like a little spin, you were like, woo! Library! That's not what a sandwich board is, but...
What? Okay, I'm not. Okay, yeah. So it was actually like kind
Fantastic.
of the best memories of my 9th grade experience. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Just chilling in the library.
It was so much fun. Okay, first of all, I got to not go to school, and I had a viable excuse for not going to school for 2 weeks straight. And that was just like, first of all, that's lovely. I did not want to go to school. So, not going to school was better than going to school, clearly.
Yeah.
And they didn't, I was there all day, from maybe my hours were
That was a crazy eye roll. Wow, I've never seen James's eyes roll that hard. That was insane. His eyes did like a full 480 degrees in their sockets, and they just went a wide, so wide. Oh wow, that was an experience that you guys missed out on by not being able to be here with us.
Sorry guys, you missed my epic eye roll. Anyways,
just adding to the conversation. That's all.
Right.
Not interrupting.
yeah.
So
my hours were 10 to it was 7 hours a day. What was 7
wow.
hours after 10?
5 till 5.
Yeah, 5-ish. The library closed. I was working until the library closed.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you didn't get paid.
No, I didn't
This
get
sounds
paid.
like child labor.
It's volunteer.
Don't volunteer,
Sorry,
kids.
guys. Well,
It's actually child labor.
school is child labor, and so this is better than school, so it's better than child labor.
Yeah, but you don't pay to have your child go into child labor usually.
That is kind of fair. I'm sorry, am I spitting on your...
No, I am. Don't
Okay,
worry.
okay.
It's me.
But yeah, so I was just there all day, and I got a 1-hour lunch break, which was awesome. I think I told you about Chipotle before. Did I? I feel like we talked about Chipotle before. But I'd always go to Chipotle for my lunch break. And I'd go there like every day because it was freaking awesome. I love Chipotle. Shout out to Chipotle.
Freaking awesome. I love Chipotle. Shout out to Chipotle.
This story has not been about the library. Okay. So that's why I was volunteering at the library for 2 weeks straight for 4 times a year.
Is there more?
There's more. There's so much more. Sorry, that was a terrible lead up. And so at the library, it was
That was such an intense voice crack. At the library. Oh my god, this is the worst episode of the podcast ever.
okay.
Okay. And so
At the library, there was some crazy times that happened. There were great good times, like
this is so bad. How can we have LARP sponsor this? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so most of the job was just like shelving books.
What? Tell us something crazy that happened. What was the funniest thing that happened to you?
Okay, so there was this one time where there was this, I don't think, what's the best way to say it in PG term?
Don't say it in PG terms, just go for it.
Oh, there's this.
Well, careful, because there's a kid walking by, but
No, not
what?
PG terms, that's not the correct, politically PC term.
Oh, who cares?
Okay, alright. So, Wait,
maybe not who cares. Say it, and then if you say it, I don't get blamed for it if it's bad.
Okay. There was this... Wait, what?
Go on.
There's this mentally handicapped man that came to the library one day.
Okay.
And he had this jar of peanut butter.
You're saying this is the funniest story that's happened?
No, listen.
Okay.
Listen. He had this jar of peanut butter, and he was just at one of the computers one time, and he was just scooping up peanut butter with his hands, and he's eating it.
Yeah.
And then at one point he just started running around like everywhere, like just. You're not very impressed by this.
I just I don't know what to say to this story because he was like he was mentally ill, right?
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, he was running around, and then
Go on.
maybe this isn't the best story to tell. You know, maybe this wasn't the best topic.
What's another funny story?
Another funny story,
not involving a mentally ill person.
Let's see. One time I was just chilling in the teens room.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got volunteer hours for just being there?
Yeah. Exactly.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I was just chilling in the
My
teen
volunteer
room.
hours at the library were very different.
Well, you volunteered at the library?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna get to it after you finish your story.
Okay.
It's not even like a story. It's just like what I did at the library. But go on.
Yeah, I was chilling in the teen room, and I was playing some board game. I don't remember what. Maybe it was like Sushi Go or something.
Yeah. I
And
don't know what that is, but yeah.
yeah, and I don't know what the point of this story is. That's it.
I'm taking over from your shapes. That was the worst story ever. The entire build-up, the context that took you 40 minutes to explain. just led to this story about this mentally ill person that you weren't even like, it wasn't even appropriate for you to tell. And let me just say, you're off the podcast. That was instant 3 strikes. I'm finding a new co-host. You're just, oh my god, they're fighting.
No, it's.
Oh, they're just warming up?
Yeah, they're warming up. They're just practicing with each other. Oh! And they dropped it.
They dropped what?
Did you see the kid swing the axe, go like whoosh?
Oh my god, it's a GRT kid. He's got red hair.
Is that Jonathan?
No, Jonathan doesn't have red hair right now.
Oh yeah, he doesn't. That's right. I saw him the other day.
I saw him last night. Shout outs to Jonathan. My volunteer experience at the library was very different. So, for those of you who live in the PSD school district, you know about a thing called living skills. For living skills, you needed a certain amount of community service hours.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, that was what you needed to pass the class. And so, I thought I was set with living skills because I'd been a camp counselor the summer before. And I had a bunch of volunteer hours from there. Like, I don't know, like 48 volunteer hours or something, like a lot. But apparently they were all invalid because they had been done not in, like, you needed to have done them at most 7 months beforehand. So they were invalid. And I was like, well, that sucks. So, so I was like, and this was like, I learned this like way too late. Like I should have known about this beforehand because I had like very little chances to volunteer now. So I went to the library just like desperate, and I was like, "Can I volunteer here?" And the guy who was like helping me, who was like my boss or whatever, was like, "God damn it! Like another kid who needs volunteer hours. Like fuck this! Like oh my fucking god!" And I got it. I wasn't like I am that kid right now, so I need the volunteer hours. So I went.
Dude, look at him. He's going for that spinning move.
Oh my god,
you missed most of it.
I saw a little bit of the ending of the spin.
He's going for that for like forever.
Yeah, all the dual wielders and anyone with a shield just destroys this
Way more
game.
epic.
Not even more epic, just more useful.
Yeah.
Like there's so much more you could do.
And then we had the
shield.
archer on the bottom tier.
Archer is just F tier. Archer is not even Little Mac level. Like he doesn't even have super armor on his smash. It's like Little Mac without good smash attacks. That's what it is.
Oh my
He's just a bad character. There's no reason.
I'm sorry, now I'm the one interrupting.
No, go for it. It's fine. This is what this episode has come to. It's just LARP takes over the episode for no reason at all. I mean, for very obvious reasons. This is a really... Whoa! That's too much sparring. Also, this guy has Gore's hair.
He does.
He's just not Gore. Unless that is Gore and we're totally...
I don't think it's Gore. Gore doesn't have those sunglasses.
Gore has glasses like that. But he just like...
No, he's just not. That's just not
He's
Gore.
just not... Like, Gore is... I'm telling you, he's built. He's got a bod. This guy has no bod. Gore, if that's you that we're looking at right now, we're so sorry. But glow down, obviously. Where was I? Oh, and so this guy was like, fucking kids, fucking don't care about the library, fucking just care about community service. But I really do like the library, especially this new library. I hadn't had like a ton of experiences with this library yet. But yeah, so I went and I was volunteering there, and I did a lot of things for this library. Originally, I was just supposed to like sort books onto the shelves that had been returned. But I was just so efficient at that they were. Sorry, this sounds like a big flex now. But I was just so good at that they like promoted me to like working in like the kids center and like I was working the information desk at the kids center for a while.
Really?
Yeah, and I would help people who were doing like seminars in different rooms like set up and stuff. And I really enjoyed it. Like by the time I had my community service hours, I was like, they were like, okay, like this is the amount of hours that you signed up for. Like you're done now. And I was like, hey, like, are there more opportunities for me to do this? And the guy, and this is the same guy that who had like signed me up, and he was so impressed. He was like, yeah, sure. And he like gave me a bunch of information, like even like a job at the library for money.
Dude.
And then I never got to do it because I didn't have the time. But it was so fantastic. If you've never volunteered at the library, just do it for fun over a summer. I mean, it's just really awesome. It was really fantastic. Have you done living skills?
No, I'm not.
I think you need to.
Well, yeah, no.
Have you never?
I'm gonna do it
this
summer. Yeah.
Wow.
What do you mean? Wow, everyone does it.
Most people do it the summer before their sophomore year.
Really? Like freshman summer? Huh?
Yeah, people do it early, dude, to get it out of the way.
Okay, well, I wanted to do it last summer, but
Or maybe last summer is the time.
I missed the window to do it.
Yeah,
So,
L for you.
Sorry, guys. I missed out on living skills.
If you're gonna get a living skills teacher, try and get Miss Chang. She's the best one.
Okay.
But yeah, that was my experience working in the library. And I really liked it. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like even putting books back, like I just put in my music and I just would just.
Wait, they allow you to put in music? Okay, okay. There's a small interruption, but like
yeah, no.
When I was shelving books, like one time I was like, oh, I'll just put on some music. And I slipped in headphones.
Yeah.
And I just started listening to music or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day they were like, sorry, you can't do that.
They waited a whole day.
Yeah.
The next day they were just like, dude, we were looking at the cams. We were looking at the playback. No. You can't do that shit. That's not allowed. No, we were allowed to listen to like I wasn't like about to just like tune out and just like do things, but like they were like, hey, if somebody asks you like where the books are,
Well,
like,
yeah.
where the books are.
People would usually like tap me on my shoulder and I'd like remove.
No. I mean, I think they never told me anything about that. Like I would always take them off when I went back into the room to like get more books.
Oh, okay.
And because I needed to talk to adults, and I wasn't just gonna be like, "Hello, excuse me, I'm the teen who's signing up for volunteer hours. I'm just on my headphones." Yeah, but I really enjoyed it, especially working the information desk. Even though I knew very little, I was just kind of like helping people out, like especially in the kids section, because they'd be like, "Hey, what kind of movie do you think I should watch with my child tonight?" And I'd be like, watch Emperor's New Groove.
Ooh.
Or like,
spicy.
Yeah, a little spicy. I was like, this is a little more crazy if you're into that. And oh my god, the peak was when some mom asked me like, what Thomas the Train episodes were good, and I was like, this is my whole life I've been training for this.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you know this. Probably nobody knows about this. I was a huge Thomas the Train fan.
I did not know this
I
whatsoever.
probably watched Thomas the Train up until 5th grade.
Wow. Yeah. I hated Thomas the Train, folks.
Really?
Yeah.
Thomas the Tank Engine, by the way.
Thomas the Tank Engine. Sorry. Thomas the Tank Engine. I hated Thomas the Tank Engine.
And why?
I don't know. I just, at home, I was, okay, remember after the DVD, or not DVD, the movie episode, I was like, oh, I own a bunch of movies at home.
Yeah.
I opened the closet to like, look at all the movies, and there were like 20 Thomas the Tank Engine movies.
Wow.
Yeah, and I don't remember a single one of them.
You have a lot of good. I remember a couple Thomas the Tank Engine movies. One of them, I mean, I don't remember the names exactly. One of them is probably the best Thomas the Tank Engine movie. It's about Thomas, and there's an engine named Lady, who I don't think shows up in any other like
She a
movie.
love interest, or
kind of seems to be. She's just like this beautiful train. I remember she's kind of just like a damsel in distress in that movie.
like a Mary Sue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Diesel 10, the main overarching protagonist of Thomas the Tank Engine, was in that movie. He was the main villain. Alec Baldwin was in that movie.
Okay.
And there was some sort of thing where he could like take the train in his real hometown into the Thomas the Tank Engine world. It was a good movie. Or like obviously not a great movie, but it was like that was like the best of them. Thomas the Tank Engine took a weird turn when they started doing new animations, and they had an episode about this train named Hero, who came.
Hero
from Smash Brothers. No, and he was like the oldest train in the lot, and he was like they were like super ready for him to come, and he was like broken down. It was like, and they had started this new animation where it wasn't like stop motion. It was like they had animated faces and stuff, and that was when I stopped. I mean, episodes got significantly worse. There was no charm to them. It was just kind of like animated
so sad.
show. I was very sad. Because what I really liked about this has turned into a very different episode all of a sudden. What I really liked about Thomas the Tank Engine episodes were that like it was an actual railway. Someone was actually controlling trains. And like the fact that existed somewhere out there was like the awesome part to me. But when it started becoming like weird animated stuff, I was like, okay, I don't care.
That's so interesting. I've never heard a kids show described like in that way. I've just never heard anybody be like, I really like this TV show because like it like represented something that existed in the real world and something that I could really.
I mean, that wasn't the only reason. Like, I also love trains.
Well, yeah.
I also just like the show had awesome meaning. I thought what was really interesting about that show, like looking back, was that the main characters weren't like awesome, nice like people. Like sometimes they were just kind of assholes to each other, and then they would be like, "Hey, like don't do that." Like it was like real. Like like Thomas would just be like, listen, I'm not gonna listen to you, and he'd just ride, and then he'd be like, oh shit, I'm in the ditch, like look what I found. Or he'd be like a dick to somebody else.
Wait, but that's like
just
how
turn back on him.
Caillou works, and everyone hates Caillou.
Well, well, the thing about Caillou is that like I don't know, Caillou was just like more innocent. These were just like trains that were just like fuck this, like I'm gonna do this, and they all had like very distinct personalities. Like the main character Thomas, not an awesome guy, not really an awesome guy at all, and he was still just like this beloved like main character. Like generally, like he didn't mean to do anybody bad, but he just like generally did awful things all the time. like he would just be stupid, or he'd be like mean for no reason, or he'd be like super just like bad for no reason, and it'd be like, dude, what the heck? And that was just the character, and that was just like the main character of the show.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so, when that lady asked you what Thomas the Tank Engine episodes were good, you were like,
OG. I showed her the OG stuff.
Wow.
Hopefully she and her son enjoyed it. Probably her son, maybe more. Probably not her that much.
Oh, well.
But yeah, we
That's
watched
an
a
L.
lot of Thomas the Tank Engine. My favorite character was my family and I.
Oh,
My brother was also into it, but I think he was more into it just because I was into it.
right. I see. That makes sense.
But yeah, shout out to Thomas the Tank Engine. Go watch that episode. I'm gonna look up that movie. I'm gonna look at the movie up right now. Meanwhile, James, tell us about your other epic.
Well, that was just interesting to me because, like,
Yeah.
you mentioned more like doing one job and then getting promoted to a different job, right?
I wasn't even promoted to a different job. I was just promoted to doing like a different role as a volunteer.
Okay, that's like really different than my experience. Like most of the time.
Thomas and the Magic Railroad. That's what it's called.
Oh.
It has a 4 out of 10 rating. 2 stars out of 5. Wow. This movie lost money.
No!
We're gonna switch tracks. And we're gonna talk about Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Came out in 2000. And Alec Baldwin is in it. Let me look at the cat. Oh wow, the teaser poster is beautiful though.
Oh, that is so
look at that.
beautiful.
That is fantastic.
Oh, that's lovely.
So this movie apparently, it's an hour and 25 minutes long. And the budget for this movie was, it made money. Sorry.
Okay.
The budget for this movie was 19 million. And the amount it made in box office was 19.7 million. So barely made any money.
Damn.
And so let me look at the voices. I want to see who voiced who. So Alec Baldwin is obviously he was a real person, actually. It was a live action.
So strange.
And he was Mr. Conductor. I want to see who Diesel 10 was though. Oh my god, there was someone named P.T. Boomer. Wow. Eddie Glenn is Thomas the Tank Engine. Britt Allcroft. Why do I know her? Britt Allcroft is
She played Lara Croft in the.
she's lady. Neil Crone was Diesel 10. And Splatter. Wow.
Oh, she played Lara Croft as well.
Neil Crone is a guy. He's a Canadian voice. Anyway, so wow, that's I'm learning so much about this movie all of a sudden. Production. So was this released in theaters?
I suppose so. Wow, this was filmed a long time ago.
Okay, so apparently in 2007, later, after the film was made, the director revealed that the release for the theater was going to be very different from what it originally was written. With original antagonist P.T. Boomer.
Again, by the way.
There's another. Oh my god, there's another fight. Okay, let's commentate the fight. Sorry.
All right.
So it's back with the ravaging.
Oh my god, did you see that guy with the giant
overhead?
You see that, dude?
Swipe? That was terrifying.
This guy has like a giant
is.
stick with like a sock with rocks at the end.
Oh wait, I'm looking at someone very different though.
Oh.
I was looking at this one dude in the pink shirt, and he's just trying to destroy this guy.
Oh, no,
the
no.
Gore fake is just swiping. He's just running around, and this is a much more like.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, I
this
see the
is
guy
so
with the
much-
stick thing. That seems very dangerous.
It does. Hopefully it's not like actual rocks and. Oh my god!
He has some range.
He has so much range.
He was already good. He already had the axe, and he was kind of like very good, and he's just instantly moved to a top tier level.
Oh my god!
Everyone is running at him and then running away. They have no reason
If he
to
had
fight
a
him.
shield, he'd be indestructible.
Can we find our archer? Oh my god, the archer switched to an axe and a shield. Nice work, dude. Oh! He got swatted from behind by that sword guy. Did you see that? He was just talking. Oh, he got killed? What? How?
Sad.
I think the older dudes are winning right now. There's only like 3 people. Oh, there's an archer. There's an archer.
Oh, there is an archer, you're right.
Yeah, oh, he sucks ass though again. Look at throwing it over.
He got destroyed.
Dude, she's dead. She just got annihilated. There's 4 people and the archer was oh my god, top tier dude with those. Oh my god, there's so many of them.
Oh my god, they're all chasing this one dude.
It's over.
Oh my god, look at him go.
It's over. Yeah, no. Oh my god, obviously it was a guy with the sock. That was such a top tier weapon. Why would you use any other weapon?
Holy cow. They got decimated. They actually high-key got decimated.
Wow. And she throws her sword up again in victory. That's her taunt in this game. Let me look more at this. This is a 2-parter episode. We talk about Thomas and oh, you have cough drops.
Oh, my pib.
So, what did you say?
Never mind. The joke is
gone. Someone said it was supposed to be their big break.
What?
Ewan McGregor, the guy who plays Obi-Wan Kenobi in the prequels, had auditioned for the role of Thomas, which I mentioned. Wow. Wow, this is... Keith Scott originally voiced Diesel 10, but he believes he was replaced because his portrayal was too scary for young children. Not gonna lie, I was terrified of Diesel 10 as a child. Look at this. There's a musical track. Let me look at the release. So I want to look at the home media version. Is it any different? It was released as part of a double feature with The Adventures of Elmo and Grouchland, which is another very important movie for children to watch. That is another crazy movie. Reception. It has an approval rate of 21% on Rotten Tomatoes.
No.
3.79 out of 10. Kids these days demand cutting-edge special effects with at least a clever plot or cute characters. This movie has neither, having lost in its Americanization what the British original did so right. Interesting. So the British original was apparently a different movie.
Well, I think that just means
it'll please Thomas fans, but the plot might confuse kids. The fact that Thomas and the Magic Railroad made it into theaters at all is something of a mystery. That's interesting. So it does say this is a production straight to video. And I watched it just on video. I didn't even know it was a movie in the theaters.
They roasted that guy. This movie.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't that good from what I remember. Let's look at the plot again.
So
maybe I'm totally misremembering the plot and it was a lot worse than I thought.
Dude, I love your background.
Thank you. Alexis sent it to me. Shout out to Alexis. I love her. She's epic. What's the plot? So, Sir Topham Hatt is gone, by the way. The main guy.
Okay.
And Mr. Conductor is in charge.
And he's whatever his name was.
Oh, and he has magic gold. Oh my god. So he has magic gold dust that allows him to travel back and forth.
Wait, that sounds like a drug.
No. It's like something he pours on himself and he travels back and forth.
That sounds like a drug.
No, why is that a drug?
That's magic gold dust that you pour on yourself and you get to...
What kind of drug do you pour on yourself?
I don't know, just...
James has never done drugs in his life. And so there's just a lot of... I remember the opening scene of this movie is really crazy because it's the conductor in Sir Topham Hatt's office or something like that. And he's on call and he's looking up at a portrait of Sir Topham Hatt on the wall. Because Sir Topham Hatt makes no appearance in this movie, by the way. Except for like this. And there's a portrait of Sir Topham Hatt on the wall smiling. And then he says something on the phone that like makes Sir Topham Hatt angry. And he looks back at the portrait and the portrait of Sir Topham Hatt is now angry.
What?
And that was a very terrifying scene to me.
What?
Actually, I was very afraid of like portraits of people / like pictures for a long time after that.
No,
I just thought I would look away and look back and they'd just be angry. Can we find out maybe a trailer of it on YouTube? And we'll see. Wow, there's a lot happening. This is a really detailed plot.
Jesus Christ. That is terrifying though. I would be so afraid.
No, it was really scary. Let me see if I can find it. Let me switch my account. By the way, secret hack on YouTube, make different accounts for different things that you want on YouTube. Like, I have an account for Smash Bros. And I have an account for action figures so I can separate the two so it's not all merged into one.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you should do that, guys. And the magic where railroad.
Just look it up and then you'll
opening
probably get
scene. I want opening scene though. I want the opening scene very specifically. Here's the opening scene. Okay, here we go. Are we gonna get copyrighted for this? Maybe a little bit. No, right?
No, we posted Muppets on our Instagram.
That's true. I think we're okay. Look at that image though.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's.
I kind
skip.
of want that as a background. Not gonna lie.
Let's skip through this. See all magic. Wow, this is bringing back some childhood memories, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's bring up the volume. I don't know if you guys can hear this at all. And the narrative for this is very different from the actual Thomas show. And yeah, a lot of the voice actors are very different from the show.
Wow, this is surreal.
Yeah.
Watching this now here in this park.
Yeah, we did not think this was the turn that today's episode was going to take. We should also probably cut episode today short, I guess.
Why?
Because you have 3 strikes and you're kicked off the podcast.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. We're just watching. So this is just like okay. I don't care about this. Oh yeah, there's Gordon. See, this is the charm the show had, where it's just like one face and it's just there.
Really reliable and right on time.
See, Thomas's voice was definitely not great for this show. For this,
Topham hat. But you weren't on time.
and Gordon's voice is also very different.
Bossy, Gordon. Now please excuse me. I'm meeting Mr. Conductor. He's looking after us.
And that's
while
Alec
the Topham
Baldwin's
hat
character,
takes
Mr.
a
Conductor.
much-needed holiday.
I think we can take care of ourselves.
Sounds like such a bitch. Oh my
There's
god.
Diesel 10. Oh my god.
Oh my
There's
god.
Diesel, that's the villain. Also, just a fun little thing that I know as a fact. Let me see if it comes back to it. Hang on.
Finish it fast!
Oh, look at him.
Yeah, he's terrifying. Oh, that face is actually supposed to be used for Percy, not for Thomas.
Oh,
In the show, it's used for Percy, not for Thomas.
that's so weird.
Yeah,
That's
isn't that awesome that I know that?
Wow. That's fascinating.
Oh no! Go back.
Uh-oh.
What is that?
Yeah, what is
What
that?
was that?
That was the
All of a
worst
sudden,
feature
worst
I've
thing.
ever
Yeah, I
seen
know.
on YouTube.
I don't know what that was. We skipped ahead to some random episode. Wasn't that terrifying? Diesel 10 just coming through.
Yeah, I know.
Strength. The blast from the past. Who hates steam engines?
Yeah, he hates
The
steam
blast
engines.
from the
Which is
past.
interesting because diesel engines are more in the present than steam
Yeah,
engines
exactly.
are. Will it go to the part with Mr. Conductor?
At the other end of my universe, far away across oceans of time,
Wow.
up and over Muffle Mountain.
Wow, they went for this. I wonder if they had like a drone for this. How do you film
Probably,
this?
I don't know. Yeah, actually, good question.
Oh, there's a freaking
Wow.
musical number.
Yeah, so see, this is like real life. Isn't that a weird transition to go
That's
to?
so crazy. Oh, look, what it?
That's him with the magic dust. He was like tiny, maybe? Okay, we don't care. Yeah, and that clown, that guy who just juggles shows up a lot. Oh,
Why?
she's important, maybe? Oh, there he is.
Oh, look at him. Look at him go.
I don't know why I don't remember him being tiny.
I think that you're going to help me and Thomas.
Oh no, that's not the opening. Okay, conductor on the phone scene.
Folks,
Conductor
we're
on the phone.
really,
We're really. This is a great episode. We promise. Conductor on phone. Meeting and here. This is it. Oh, there's a director's cut.
Ooh.
Smile, steamers. It's a sunny day.
Oh my God, it's the bus.
It's not sunny because Mr. C's not.
Dingy doo.
It's not sunny. Oh my god.
That's
Jesus
great,
Christ.
Thomas.
What is this?
Wait, I remember. That's a very important thing.
The
This is.
the
I
like
don't remember why though.
weed growing.
No.
What's that? What's
Wait, this is really something. It's bringing back some memories. This is crazy.
I noticed you left your thinking cap behind. Try these instead. They're good for the brain. Gone fishing rabbit.
What?
Wow, that was a big piece of nostalgia. Yeah, no, this movie's confusing. I'm remembering a lot more things about it. Okay, I don't care about this. We want to see him on the phone.
There's another musical number apparently.
I think this is Mr. Topham Hat on vacation.
Why is he? What is that?
What the heck?
What?
Wait, I don't know this guy.
There's enough care of the shoe.
Okay, I'm can't find the scene. Do you want to watch this movie one day? We'll watch it. Oh, maybe this is it. Yeah, he's talking to Sir Tom Matt.
Yes, good day, Mr. C. I was running the railway.
It's the worst.
This is
quality.
okay. We're done with this. Whatever. Anyway, we've just been silently watching Thomas clips. Thomas the Magic Railway. Crazy movie. $3.99 on YouTube apparently. So
Really?
definitely
Okay.
watch it.
Awesome.
I wonder if it's on Netflix. Hopefully it
We'll
is.
find out, I guess.
I definitely have it on VHS. At
Awesome.
my house. Not VCR, VHS. Oh, did the LARP people clean up?
Yeah, a lot of people left. Well,
Wow.
there's still some like right there. There's like the proctor, the middle-aged
The
lady.
proctor?
What? The proctor.
Isn't that a religious thing?
No, like the proctor of an event,
Oh.
like the supervisor.
I thought you had to be like a religious thing for
No,
a
that's
proctor.
that's not what proctors are.
Huh.
Like never mind. Anyways, the young lady is over there. The one that looks like she's in charge, and the creeper.
I wonder.
bro.
We're gonna look up how to be a LARPer.
You don't have to like have instructions. You just be.
What if we just walk over there and join them right now?
Well, they're
LARP,
cleaning up.
LARPing movie, LARP movie.
LARP movie? What? You know, fun fact.
Wow.
Have you
Dark
ever watched
Dungeons.
Fetch with Rough Ruffman?
Yes.
There's an episode on LARPing.
Really?
That's where I first found
I
out
don't
about
remember
LARPing. It was a crazy episode, and it was so much fun.
I do not remember that episode at all. I feel like I've watched every single episode, and
Really?
I just missed that episode.
Okay, small flex.
Wow.
I feel like I've watched every single.
That's
episode.
crazy.
I don't
What?
remember.
Who was on that episode?
What do you
What
mean?
season was it?
I don't remember what season it was. It's so hard for me to. No, but okay. So you know how Fetch had like this cousin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and this cousin turns out.
Scruff Ruffman.
Was that his name?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh. And then, so he turned out to be like a huge nerd that was super into LARPing.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he was into karate.
Maybe. God, I don't remember enough about
Okay,
the
he
show.
was into LARPing.
I need to watch this show again. Oh my
I know.
god.
It's not. PBS doesn't do it anymore. That's
Really?
they dropped the show.
Oh, I'm so sad.
Yeah, which is so unfortunate.
That was like my favorite show before Wild
Definitely my
Kratts.
favorite show on PBS ever.
Yeah. It is a wonderful show. But
Word
yeah.
Girl comes in a close second.
Ugh, World Girl. Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, there's just they got the whole. So you know how the episodes are usually like half of the cast is like doing one thing and half of the cast is doing something
Yeah,
else.
and some
This-
cast members are just sitting in the
Yeah, they're just
doghouse
sitting.
doing
No.
nothing.
But this one
Yeah,
was
there were
like
5 seasons.
there were 5. Okay. But this one was like the whole cast was in the. So okay, maybe I should explain what's going through my head right now. So there was basically a giant castle, right?
Okay.
And they were trying to get something that sounded like wings. Okay, so this cousin, he had like braces or like something that impeded his speech, and like
Are we thinking of the same cousin? Hang on a second. I'm gonna look up the LARP.
Okay,
episode. You
okay.
continue.
Yeah. So his cousin had like braces or something that impeded his speech, and they were looking for something. I don't remember what it was, but like it was wings, but because of his speech
Dog of the Rings.
impediment, like
In the castle. In the castle.
that's what I
Oh
just
my
said.
God.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a giant ass castle.
Yeah, about like chicken wings or something.
Yeah, chicken wings. They
Yeah.
were the end goal was chicken wings.
Dog of the Rings. There it is.
And so everybody like dressed up as like medieval characters, and they
It
went
was his
through, like,
nephew, Glenn.
Oh, nephew. Okay,
Nephew.
okay.
His cousin. He has a brother. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh.
Scruff Ruffman, the criminal brother.
Oh no, I know who that is. Oh yeah,
Glenn,
yeah.
I didn't even remember Glenn.
That's-
I didn't
that's
remember Glenn
completely
at all.
different.
Yeah,
No.
they're very different.
But yeah, they just go
And
through
yeah,
the
he's
puzzle.
like oh, oh yeah, Lord of the Wings.
Yeah, exactly. And so they're just going around this castle, and okay, so you.
And yeah, they have to find him in pie.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember loving that. I was so
Yeah,
jealous.
That was
I
one
like,
of the puzzles.
Oh my
so there was
God.
there was a bunch of different puzzles. Like there's like this weighted puzzle. There was like this bridge puzzle. There was like these stones. The pie puzzle was like one of the things. I thought it was so cool.
That would have
going
been
around.
so awesome.
I know.
I don't even know what that place is. Like, can you go there? And
No, I
do
think it's
puzzles
just
there?
a set. I think it's just like their set.
No, I think it was a place.
Really?
I'm
You
gonna
think
look
so?
it up.
Oh my
I'm
god,
gonna
we
just-
gotta watch this
Keep
episode.
talking. Keep talking.
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
talking.
And so they were just solving various puzzles, and normally it's like the group is split up into different like adventures. But they were just like approaching the castle from like different angles or something. And so you'd see one group trying to figure out like the bridge puzzle, and then you cut to the group like trying to solve the pie puzzle, and then at the end they all come into the same place. And it's so, guys, I cannot describe to you how cool this episode was. Watching, like, I love puzzles, first of all.
Oh, Dog of the Rings.
And I love puzzles, and I love Fetch with Ruffman. And just seeing these guys role-playing and, like, just going through this castle and solving puzzles, and like there's the whole thing about phoenixes. I don't remember what, some memory about Phoenix just called up into my mind. And this TV show made me love
There was an
phoenixes.
episode called Snoop Dogg, by the way.
What?
Okay. Oh my god, that was my favorite episode ever, where they all become spies, private investigators, and they have disguises and stuff, and they go in the hotel and stuff.
I remember that. That was so and then it like ends with like a helicopter scene.
This has all sorts of point totals and like the scores and stuff.
Oh my god!
Wow. For each.
That's so freaking. Guys, if you guys have not watched Fetch with Ruff Hoffman, please go watch it. It is so awesome.
Okay, I'm looking up Dog of the Rings, and so that's it. But like, I want to know like. I want to know where it was taking place. Yeah. Filming locations, Boston, Massachusetts.
Well, that doesn't help, really.
No.
But yeah, I just, such a great episode. Just one of the peaks. Maybe it was a season finale? I don't know, probably not.
No, it wasn't a season finale.
No. I remember the season finales were like...
Okay, I can't find any more information on it. Wow. But that show was good.
Oh yeah. So freaking
definitely one of the best shows on PBS at the time.
Too.
Apparently, it was canceled. By the way, they had auditions for season 6, but the show was canceled due to a lack of funding.
Oh no!
Which
That's awful.
is so awful because I mean, well, the thing is that PBS Kids went through this phase. Around when I stopped watching, which was that a lot of things, like they started doing like a lot of cost saving things, like for Arthur especially, like it was very noticeable where they went from hand drawn animations to animated like skeletons basically.
Right.
They did it with Word Girl, except it was a little less noticeable because Word Girl was already like skeletons that were animated, but they just did less of it. Like they started just like cutting down, and it was less like jerky and more natural. It was more like, I'm an animated skeleton.
Okay.
And so, I think that was probably, like, I mean, just like a live-action TV show. It was, first of all, I don't think Fetch was that popular.
Really?
Which is very surprising. I don't think it was that.
Like talking to people, talking to people that watch PBS Kids, a lot of people say that they loved Fetch.
See, I didn't have a lot of people watching PBS Kids who were my age, in my area. And I knew a lot of people who did not watch PBS Kids who were my age. And I knew a lot of people who did watch PBS were much younger, and they cared a lot more about, like Arthur, which is, first of all, has funding for days because people love Arthur.
Yeah. Which
big
is
part
understandable.
Of their childhood. So people fund that show a ton.
Yeah.
So no, even if kids don't love it, it's going to be going on. And also Word Girl, people were loving that. That was on. I mean, I loved Word Girl. On the Rise, big on the rise. Other stuff like Maya and Miguel, I think, was also more loved. But Fetch with Ruffman, I mean, it was just a live-action show. They had to pay money to go to these crazy things.
Yeah, that
and think
is
of
fair.
season finales. I mean, it was a much more creative show than all the other shows, and you really had to put some thought into it and point totals and things. And
I always wondered, like, was that like the point totals things? Was that like scripted or like really? That was an actual.
Apparently, it was like actually like
a whole like game show.
Yeah.
Wow. Like I that was always like I remember trying to apply to go.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did they ever do it in our area?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think they stayed in like the Boston West Coast area, East Coast area. Sorry, not West Coast. Yeah, I would have loved to apply for that. That would have been. I think they were kids older than our age though, like generally for the most part.
You think so? I thought it was mostly like.
Let me look.
I thought it was mostly middle schoolers. Like.
Yeah, but I wasn't in middle school when I was watching the show. I was a little bit older.
No,
or I was a bit younger when I was watching it.
I was watching it like towards the end of 5th grade. I think it had like 10-year-olds in it.
Rough.
I
No,
remember,
it didn't.
I totally remember they like They were like, this is this contestant, and they were whatever years old. And I remember some of them were like 9 years old, some were 10.
There were exactly 100 episodes, by the way.
Really? That's fascinating.
It received an Emmy for Best Original Song for its theme.
Oh my god, its theme?
Yeah.
Fetch
With Rough Man. Yeah, it ran for 5 seasons from 2006 to November 4th, 2010. And there were 30 contestants in the time. And Jim Conroy was Fetch. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
He seems important.
I love Jim Conroy now.
Characters. Why can't we see characters? Okay, cool. Cast members. Can
we find out their ages?
I don't know. I don't think we...
Canceled spin-off?
Canceled spin-off. Oh, interesting. Based on the online game Spy Hounds.
Oh!
Ruff, Blossom, and Chet. Oh my god, the
mouse.
Yeah, and Blossom the cat.
Oh my god, I love Blossom
as super
the
spies.
cat.
And Ruff was also in it. Ruff is way over his head. 4 clever kids, a purple poodle named Trixie, millions of kids online, but they were announced but later canceled.
Damn,
that sucks.
That's terrible. So sad.
It received a lot of good critical acclaim, apparently, though. Auditions. Oh, they were between the ages of 10 and 14. You're so right.
Yeah.
And a few weekends during the school year, fetches needed to be filmed without missing school. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, during school vacations, they had to be able to live in the greater Boston area over the summer.
Wow.
During school
that's
vacations.
So interesting. So it was like a whole thing. Wow, that's so fascinating.
That sucks that it was dropped.
I know.
I mean, that...
Wait, I really want to go just binge Fetch now.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a good vibe, honestly.
Oh my God.
And each episode was like 20 minutes too, so like...
Oh yeah.
Easy binge.
You think...
Easy bingeable show.
Where do you think you can watch
I was looking at it. It's apparently on like Amazon Prime or something.
Okay. I do not have Amazon
I'm not
Prime.
sure. I have Amazon Prime, but I think you might have to buy it still. Yeah, if you're watching Fetch with Ruff Ruffman right now, hit us up, please. We want to watch Fetch with Ruff Ruffman. This has become such an interesting episode. It's totally derailed.
It's completely derailed from...
It started out like quite awful, and then it became like pretty solid.
I'm sorry, guys. That was kind of my fault.
No, not at all. Available on YouTube from $1.99. Amazon Prime Video. Okay, I want to see this because I have Amazon Prime. Are you new to Prime? Okay, let's see from here.
I think we just have to remember, because like the first half of the podcast was me trying to tell a story, but that didn't work. We have to remember that this podcast is based on us just talking. Like, the second half was just us discussing like random things.
Oh, here's Fetch with Ruff Ruffman. Fetch with Ruff Ruffman. There's DVDs for it.
Oh.
Prime Video. Included with your Prime membership.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, okay. Episodes afterward. Oh, season 2.
Okay, but you can watch season 1 right now.
Yeah, we could watch season 1 right now. But all the other seasons are like $2, and season 5 is...
$0?
No, season 5 was like $5.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, never mind. They're all from $1.99 to buy episode. Hang on, what? Apparently it is available on...
Oh my god, look at them.
Wow, they're so young. I think she came back for another season, right?
You think so? I don't remember.
Maybe I'm lying. Okay, season 5. What if I want to watch season 5?
Oh my god, I love them.
Oh, I remember him. Oh, yeah, they're so much younger now that I'm looking at them. I'm like, wow. Definitely.
You really thought they were like high school age?
Oh, this video is currently unavailable. Oh, Ruffman Manor is haunted. I think season 5
oh my god,
had the best standalone episodes. Like, they had the first episode where they were like on the island, just like stranded there.
Oh my god, yes, I was... And
they had to go back to the island eventually.
Yeah.
And they had the haunted manor and that was Dog of the Wings and stuff.
Oh my god. I couldn't.
You know how Dennis did his Survivor thing?
Yeah.
We should do a Fetch with Ruff.
Oh my god. That would be awesome. That'd be so funny.
That'd be so funny.
And at the end,
we would have to find a way to film us there beforehand, like doing things.
Oh, that's so lovely.
That's so crazy. That would be so fun.
And then it's just a huge advertisement for our podcast.
Yeah, for our podcast.
Oh my god.
Wow, look at us. We're coming up with great Oh.
You good there?
No. I'm gonna vomit now.
Okay.
That seems like a good ending point,
All right.
honestly.
Fantastic.
Well, this has been the Absolute Idiots. It wasn't just a library episode. Turns out it was also a Thomas and the Magic Railroad episode and a Fetch with Rough Ruffman episode.
We have 10 minutes until 1 hour and 30 minutes. You want to talk a bit more? Or do you think this is it? This is it, Chief.
This is it for the podcast. This is the death of the podcast.
It's over.
It's also just getting cold.
It is getting cold.
Should we talk about our our social medias and our, you have a
Well, I mean, I just
no, please.
A little bit more to say about
Yes.
libraries.
You have more. Oh, we're back on the library track, ladies and gentlemen. Back to James's epic story. This episode is going to be titled James's worst story ever, and then also Fetch with Rough Ruffman and the Magic Railroad.
Okay, I'm not going to tell any more stupid stories. That's just. I was just saying.
You were just saying.
I was just saying earlier, like, it was interesting how like you did like one thing and then you did a different thing.
Well, the thing was that I actually like a lot of the kids there were really like, I'm not going to do anything, and I'm just going to sit around. And I was really
like you
doing
actually
my
did
job.
work.
I was genuinely putting books on the shelf as fast as I could, and then asking, "Hey, what's next? What can I do?"
No, I understand that. I remember when I was there, they were like, "You're a good kid. You're not like those other kids that don't."
You're not like those other kids. I'm actually trying to get a job at the library at my school right now.
That's fantastic.
Because apparently that's a real easy job that you can get paid for.
Well, good luck with that.
I will. Thank you. Thank you for the luck.
That's gonna be a good source of income and also fun times.
Apparently you just sit there and do homework.
Oh.
And you get paid for it.
Okay.
So
lovely.
I'm down for that, really.
Yeah. But yeah, because when I was volunteering at the library, it was mostly like, so I was like I mentioned.
By the way, if you're going to Living Skills, get your volunteer hours in now.
Yeah.
Do it right now.
Yeah, definitely do it.
Sorry.
But yeah,
I cut James off.
I was there all day, like I mentioned, right?
Yeah.
I was there from 10 to whenever the library was closing. A long time. And so most of the time, like,
That was a fun surprise that my battery's at 14 minutes, even though 30 minutes ago it said I had 2 hours of battery left.
Well, that's great. I'm going to wrap this up quickly then.
Yes, tell us your fun story.
Yeah, I was just, so they didn't have, like, stuff for me to do all day. Like, they
So
could.
you just got to sit there and chill.
Well, yeah. Most of the time I got to sit there and chill, but I was doing, like, odd jobs all the time. Like, like, I remember there was this, like, baking event where.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I just, like, so we had to make, like, little gingerbread houses.
Okay.
For, like, the children. What?
We have to make little gingerbread houses for the children.
Okay.
They were starving and all they could eat were gingerbread houses.
But, like, one day I just, like, spent the whole day just making gingerbread houses and helping bake.
That's so fantastic.
Yeah, I know. It was so awesome. And, like, there was this arts and crafts project, so I was, like, cutting up boxes. Most of the time, it was just, like, me,
books.
like, shelving books
Yeah.
or, like, checking that everything was in the right place.
But sometimes you got to bake gingerbread houses.
Sometimes I got to bake gingerbread houses. Like I said, there was the whole D&D thing. Where
which is so awesome.
Yeah, exactly. And I got to, I helped set up with the D&D thing. And also, I just helped.
Did you get to play?
I got to play.
Oh, nice.
Which is awesome.
Bro, I'm missing D&D right now.
Yeah, I know. I wish, like, I've only played, like, 3 sessions, which is so sad. I really wish I could play more.
I know. I'm trying to find a game at school, but everyone sucks.
Yeah, that's how it is.
That's how it is at school.
And then, and then there was this teen council thing. I don't know, like, I don't remember what it was for.
Teen counseling?
Yeah.
Interesting.
No, not counseling.
Oh.
Teen council.
Oh, but yeah, they have that at Mitchell Park Library
Really?
too.
Okay. So, like, so one of the things I'd always do is, like, there'd always be events, like, there was, like, this, like, free room. I don't know what to call it. Like, just an empty room. And most of the time I'd be setting up chairs for, like, whatever.
A porn shoot.
Yes. At the library. I'd be setting up chairs for, like, whatever presentation. Like, I remember, like, the firemen came in one time to have some presentation. It was weird. But sometimes I'd be setting up chairs for the teen council. And one time, we had to have food for the teen council. And so we just made, like, these giant things of garlic bread. And it was so good.
I fucking love garlic bread. Wow.
It was
Very
homemade
jealous.
garlic bread. Like, we would go to Safeway, because
Yeah.
the Safeway was right there. Like, I remember going to Safeway and, like, buying ingredients and coming back and just making this
Oh, it
giant...
was like homemade garlic
Yeah,
bread.
homemade
Wow.
garlic bread. Like, with the ingredients bought from Safeway right there.
The title of this episode will be Homemade Garlic Bread.
Homemade garlic bread. And just so many, like, it's all coming back to me now. I just had so many different odd jobs. From, like, setting up chairs.
That's awesome.
To, like, making gingerbread houses.
I want to make some garlic bread. I want to eat some garlic bread.
And, like, I got to know the staff really well, because I was hanging
Yeah.
out in the staff area
All the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
And these people were, like, the nicest, chillest people, because, like, I think they were just very used to, like, teens just doing it for volunteer hours. Like with you.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I was just chilling with them one time.
There's nothing wrong with doing that, by the way. We're not
Yeah.
shaming you. If you want to do that, go for it.
Like, I remember one time I was just talking to them.
Yeah.
And they started telling me how to sneak alcohol into a movie theater.
What? Why wasn't this the story you started with?
Yeah, I was just chilling, like, talking about movies or something, and they were like, yeah, you know the real way to really enjoy movies? Like, get, get a Gatorade bottle or something and just sneak alcohol, like, in a margarita or whatever. And I was like, wow.
I will.
I will.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, I know. They were lovely, lovely people. I love talking with them.
They were lovely. They taught me how to sneak alcohol in with a Gatorade bottle. So, if you want to get to know your local librarian, sneak in a little something.
And, like, they would always just tell me different stories of... It was a great time. I just love chilling with
Yeah,
them.
I want to volunteer at the library again now. Well, I guess I will be soon. I guess
Yeah.
or I'll be working there. Getting paid for doing odd jobs like making gingerbread houses. Dude, I'm so hungry now. I want some garlic bread.
You want to, like, go eat?
I have to go home for dinner. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. Because tonight's the last night with the family before I head back to school.
Forever.
Forever.
Oh, there goes.
Oh. It's back.
Hey, guys.
Hey guys. So, where's the microphone on this? So, the computer died while we were outside. And now we're in the library plugging it in.
Yes.
So this is where we're gonna say our goodbyes.
Goodbye.
Go follow us on Instagram at Official Tie Podcast. What else? On Twitter. Also the same thing, I think.
No, it's like, it's like die. It's different.
Also, if you want to be a guest on the podcast, I'm actually going to post the link to sign up on Twitter.
Okay.
So you have to go to our Twitter page and then find us there.
You can email us.
And our Twitter is in the bio of our SoundCloud, so
Email us.
yeah, you can email us too.
officialtiepodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
We don't check the email.
Well, we should.
Okay, we will.
We will from now on. Anyway, that's
Been
the episode.
Podcast.